Hey, I'm back again with another anime review. And this is an anime that I just started yesterday and finished yesterday. It's a short anime. Like I said in my Happy Sugiyai review, I like anime that are shorter. I can handle anime that are longer if it's a really good story. Like if I can get really involved in it and stuff. But but most of the time I just like anime that are shorter. And yes, I like big properties like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something, then I don't think about something like that. But but I want to talk about an anime that came out in 2016, but like I said, I just watched yesterday. Um, it's called Erased, and it's a really good anime. Really heartfelt, really heartbreaking too. I mean, it's a really 4 years ahead. If if which it's been 2 years, but it's 4 years ahead anyway. If you're gonna watch a raid and stuff, and I highly recommend that you do. It's an extremely great anime. So I'll give you a few seconds to get out. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, so a raid starts out with I'm watching the dub by the way again. I don't really watch subs and yes I have to. So a raid starts out with introducing our main character Satoru. And we see later on in the episode, he has this ability that he called revival. We don't really know why it's him that has it, but he has an ability that he called a revival. And what revival is, the example it gives us was he's able to see 5 minutes into the future. He's able to see 5 minutes into the future and prevent tragedy from happening. I don't know if it's just tragedy, the soul doesn't say that, but he's able to use his knowledge of 5 minutes in the future to prevent whatever tragedy would happen within those 5 minutes. And the example it gives us here to take us in is a guy, he's behind a big rig, behind a big truck. Behind the wheel. He has a heart attack. He has a heart attack, and as you can imagine, driving the truck and having a heart attack won't be really good. Won't be really good for you or for anyone. So he has a heart attack. The truck is just veering out of control because there's no one really behind the wheel anymore. But Satoru sees this truck and this heart attack before it happens. So he's not able to prevent the heart attack or anything. It's too soon. But he is able to veer the truck out of the way of a little boy who unfortunately gets killed in the alternate timeline. But he is able to veer the truck away and to just help that little boy get to safety. Satoru comes back home and he sees his mother. He sees his mother. He even muses on this. He even muses on the fact that his mother looks exactly the same as he did when he was 10 years old. So yeah, that skin cream is really helping you. So, but even though he does get frustrated by his mother sometimes, and e- even though he does that, you can tell that they're close with each other. I mean, you can tell that they may have some sort of bond or something. You can tell it, as happened between any mother and their child. But so this happens. He's making dinner. Satoru goes to work the next day, and his mother's on the phone with someone. See that? Hey, you remember those murders that happened a long time ago that we told never to really tell the kids about? Yeah, I think we got the wrong guy. I think I know who it is. Can you meet up and we can talk about it, or I can tell you my theory or whatever. So they set a point to meet up. Her and this P chief officer guy. So they set a point to meet up, but she gets stabbed in the back. I mean, literally stabbed in the back. Someone takes a knife and rams it right into her back. So she's on the floor bleeding out. On the coffee table, a phone is on the coffee table, on the nightstand or whatever. So they reached for that with her bleeding out and stuff. They reached for that. She says, I have to tell Satoru, I have to warn him, I have to do all this, but then that's not enough. She dies. So Satoru gets home from his work at the pizza place. He's a struggling man on it, but he works at a pizza place to pay the bills, as you often have to do. So he gets home. He sees his mother bleeding out. His mother dead. He tried to revive her. One of the neighbors comes to pay them a visit, come to give them something or other, and she sees him. She sees Satoru covered in his mother's blood, and she screams, and Satoru just books it. I mean, Satoru just runs away. Satoru just books it. I mean, as you would when you've been fingered for a murder or whatever like that. And I forgot to say that, well, it was up until now, I would find this anime a bit boring. I was saying, okay, I'm watching this because it was on my list of things to watch, but this may not be for me. So if it doesn't get interesting, if this doesn't do something to pull me in, something to make me care about it, I mean, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. As you can tell by the review, it did do something to pull me in. What happened is Satoru, while he's running, he has another revival. He has another, except this revival is different because he doesn't go 5 minutes into the future. He goes 10 or 11 years into the past. And the episode ends with him saying, oh my goodness, I'm in 1988. He's a kid. He's a kid again, if that means saying. He's a pretty cute kid too. So the episode ends with him saying, oh, holy, it's 1988. he runs, he does what any kid would do when he's scared or afraid. He tries to run home. He tried to run to the mother. The the episode ends like that, and it's at this point with that ending. I mean, like, this is about to get good here. This is about to get good, to get into the kind of anime I like. You get to the second episode. Satoru gets home, gets with his mother. Well, sees his mother cooking something. Sees surprised that he's home to Zoe, but he sees her and emotions feel him because, she's supposed to be dead and all that stuff. But seeing her again brings back emotions to him that are just really great. She asks if he's okay. He says he's fine. She says dinner will be ready. Dinner will be ready soon. Does hamburger sound good? Sound good to you? And he said, yeah, hamburger sounds really good to me. His mother does something that I don't think I've ever seen. She, like, in a skillet, she puts a hamburger and she fries it up. I knew you could do that, I've just never seen that done before. But so they sit down to dinner, and Kiro and Sitaru thinks to himself, oh, I've got to be nicer. I've got to make an effort to make this count because I'm getting a second chance with my mom here. So he thanks her for the meal and all that stuff, which mom is a little surprised by. Apparently she was a little mini tantrum that morning, as kids are bound to do. He ought to record her or something. But anyway, he thanks her for the meal and everything. He thanks her again and everything. So that's good. That's good that he's raw than that. And then we get further along in the episode. Satoru's school has go again. He and come to realize when he gets in a goal, he doesn't remember what deck is his. So he says that and he starts to sit down at another kid deck. But that deck isn't his. He eventually finds himself. He sees other main character up a few decks ahead of him. His name's Kyle. And Kyle was just as cute as a button, I'm gonna say. He's just as cute as you'd want her to be. But the Tom notices something this time around. He notices some bruises on her and everything, which Yachiki makes the assumption that someone's been abusing her. I mean, we don't exactly know who yet, but he makes the assumption that someone has been abusing her. He makes an effort to be friends with her. He said, hey, he runs into her again over later. He said, hey, do you want to be friends? And that, why do you want to be friends with me? You just look fake and stuff like that. I mean, why would you want to be friends with me? But eventually they do become friends. They do become friends and all that eventually. And in this episode, in the next episode, lo and behold, both kids' birthdays are on the same time. So, in the next episode, Satoru asks his mom, hey, can I have a birthday party and can I invite a few friends? Because his mom is mildly surprised at this too, because this is the first time he's ever asked to have a birthday party before. But that does happen. He does invite Kaio as well as some of his other friends. He does invite Kaio as well as some of his other friends. Because what he remembers is she went missing on the day after her birthday or on March 2nd or whatever. She went missing. So what he figures is if he could get her to spend 1 second at his party with him, rather than be in the position where she was to get kidnapped, then he can change the future. He can change her fate, so to speak. But yeah, they start to get killed before the party and everything. They start to get killed before the party and everything. At this point you realize, well, a year before Satoru came in, that Kaio's killed off people. She doesn't trust people. She has a hard time trusting people anyway. She has a hard time being friends with people because a lot of people think she's weird for whatever reason. But she has a hard time connecting with people. So this friendship with Satoru, even though she was a little reluctant at first, you could see that friendship with Satoru really means a lot to her. I mean, it really does mean a lot to her. But the race is on. The race to get time to get Kaio in a position where she doesn't get kidnapped, where she doesn't get murdered and all that. So we go in to episode 3. And Kaio and Satoru are starting to get a bit closer. I mean, there's a race that happens, an ice skating race, because it's winter there. I forgot to mention it in the winter time. So there's ice skating race that happens, and both Satoru and this other kid had been trained for it and everything, and it's in the midst of the race, and Satoru's clearly the faster one, but Satoru goes, wait, he's put in a lot of effort and he deserves to win. So Satoru stops himself. He doesn't stop himself to the point where he knows it's blatantly obvious that he had to win, but he stopped himself just enough so this other kid ends up winning. And after that, the kid just grabs him by the collar. He says, "Hey, were you trying to do me a favor?" Because he can see that he had to win. So he said, "Hey, were you trying to do me a favor or something? I hate you," and all that stuff. Which I think they become friends again. I forgot what the name is. I think it's Himitaro or whatever. So it's at this point that Star remembers also, oh, I did the exact same thing 10 years ago. I did the exact same thing 18 years ago. 18 years ago, they'll fight each other back. So, I did the exact same thing 18 years ago, and he's wondering if he should have done. Sorry. He's wondering if he should have done that or not. But Kaio's not buying any of it. I mean, Kaio and him meet, and Kaio said, I knew it or something, and Zutara said, "Hey, I'm sorry, but I thought this other guy deserved to win," and all the stuff, which maybe he did, maybe he didn't, I don't know, but he said, "Hey, I thought the other guy deserved to win," and KO goes, "This is okay, cause me and you, we're both fakes and liars anyway, cause Kaio is somebody that neither of them can be their true self, because of rejection from their friend group, or rejection from their friend base, or whatever. So they go, and a couple of days later, Zutaro invites KO to a museum. He invites him to a museum stuff. I should point out that a little before this too, Kaio doesn't show up for school one day. It's a Monday, so he doesn't show up for school that day. And Zutaro like run into a house. He wants to check on her. He wants to make sure she's okay. He finds her in a shed with bruises all over her body. And you think, oh goodness, she has been abused by someone. And Zutaro starts to get really angry. KO goes, "Hey, just leave me alone, And Zutaro does use some language, does use some choral language, but he basically said, no way, I'm getting you out of here. But then KO's mother appears behind him, and she goes, "Hey, KO," in this really menacing, in this smug voice. She goes, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?" They said, "Get out there and get in the house right now." I mean, compare your behavior to the welts on her daughter's body. It's blatantly obvious that she's the one that's been abusing her. And Zutaro sees it. Zutaro sees her mother, Zutaro sees her mother, KO, back to the house. And Zutaro has some introspective. He's like, "I remember that this happened, but I was too much of a coward. I was too scared to say anything about it. But I won't be scared now." to say anything about it. So he keeps a close eye on her mom. A few days later, because he just wants to protect her and all that stuff. A few days later, he invites her to the museum. And Kao's mother acting like she really cares or something, which she doesn't. She just doesn't want to be found out. Kao's mother says, "Oh no, it's too late for you to be dating. I need you around here. I need you to help out. It's too late for you to be. It's too early for you to be dating and all that stuff." And Kao's mother I think it was Hinazami. That's her last name anyway. I can't remember her first name. Hinazami looks at Kao and says, "Kao, would you like to go with him?" And Kao says yes. And her mother, in front of this other child, in front of the Taro, she raises a hand to her. She says, "Why you little? Why would you ever want to eat? Why you little?" And in this awesome moment, her hand is coming down, but Chizumi, which is Satoru's mother, arrives on the scene, just grab the arm like this. It's an amazing visual, and she just says, "Careful now. You should be a little more careful with what you say to your daughter." And I think a trip to the museum could be quite educational for both of them. So, but we are their parents after all. So, shouldn't we encourage this? Shouldn't we encourage them? Yeah, see clearly know something's going on. Yeah. This very condescending tone he's got going on. But, see clearly know that something's going on. So, after that, Kao and Satoru agree that he'll be picking up in the morning to go to the museum, or he'll be picking up a few days later to go to the museum, and Satoru and his mom are walking home. I love the relationship between him and his mom, by the way. I just love it. Satoru and Chizumi are walking home, and Chizumi says, "Sorry, did I interrupt anything? Sorry, did I interrupt anything?" And Satoru goes, "No, you're great." Satoru asks basically, so you knew what's going on over there? You know what's going on over there? And Chizumi says, "I didn't, but judging on what I heard and what I saw, I think it's pretty clear that her mom's abusing her, that her mom's doing something to her." So they walk home, and the trip to the museum comes around. Oh, I should point out that Satoru's been leaving really early in the morning from his house now to check on Kao to make sure he's okay. So he's been leaving really early, and he to just check on Kyle and stuff like that. And you think Kyle starting to open up a little bit to Taro. He comes to take her to the museum. And, oh, he told his friends about it beforehand. He said, hey, we're going to the museum at school. Would you like to come? And one of his friends is starting to say, yeah, I'd love to come. But he gets a pinch on the egg from one of his other friends. And all of these friends of Tatar just said, no, I can't, Megan, I'm sorry, because they want to give Satara and KO some time beyond, like a proper date. And they're also a good friend to him here. But, so they go along to the museum. They see some stuff, Satara, so Kyle with, his favorite stuff, his favorite things about the museum, and all that stuff. That happened. And a few, and you think Kyle wrote out to smile a little bit more. That Kyle said, "Hey, Satara, I'm glad I came out here with you. I'm glad you were able to get me out of the house, be able to take me to a museum, take me to one of my favorite places too." So that does happen, but later on in the episode, his friends come back, and and because apparently they all really had stuff to do. I thought that was just an excuse, but apparently some of them really did have stuff to do. So they said, "Hey, we finished with the stuff. Oh, is it okay if we came and all that stuff? Is it okay if we came to the museum with you guys?" And well, that's all right, right, KO. It's okay that they came, and that yeah, the more the merrier and all that stuff. But yeah, you could. They just have some fun at the museum where they are, and Kaio and Sorrow get to the birthday date, get to March 1st. They're at school. They're maybe talking about this party, talking about the 8th episode of an anime or something. They have animes within anime. That's what I love about it too. But they have the talk, and a teacher, Yasari is his name, or it could be Yosari or something, says, hey, called out Kaio and Sataro and said, hey, can you help with these? And Sataro doesn't have to be right now, because I think they've got plans, but yeah, he said, hey, can you help me with these boxes? Can you help me carry these boxes? So they eventually go, and Kyle says, yeah, it's appropriate we be off. I asked cleanup duties. So it's appropriate. So together they get the boxes in. They go back home. Kaio and Totoro hand in hand, which is just the cutest thing you've ever seen. So they go back to Star's house, hand in hand, and they get to the front door. Star opened it. They go surprise, and it's all his friends and his mom, everything, and has a party for him. They explain, hey, we got Yosari to keep you distracted. To keep you distracted for a little while. Though that happens, they have a great party. They have just a great time with friends and a great time with the mom and all that stuff. And Kaio regretfully said, hey, I'm sorry, I'm Totoro, but I didn't get an opportunity to finish your present. And Totoro, has a straight line, well, you were making me something? I mean, cause I didn't think you would make me something, but regrettably, Kaio didn't get a chance to finish it. Didn't get a chance to finish the birthday present. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. I'm not, I didn't think I was really that tired on it, but yeah, I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. So, Kaio said, it's at the end of the party, and his friend volunteered to clean up so Totoro can walk Kaio home and all this stuff. So he walks her home, and he's a little cold because he forgot to bring a jacket and a scarf. So but when they get to Kaio's house, tell that, hey, I'll have your present finished tomorrow, or in a couple of days. I'll have your present finished by then, but I will get your present to you. And that's just the cutest couple, I think. Totoro notices or Kaio notices that Star's cold. She gives him a scarf, which is a dry great. But yeah, that happened. And school the next day happened with them. And Kaio's not there. Kaio's not there. So Totoro goes, hey, she says he had my present finished by the day. Maybe she got busy with something, or maybe she's sick or something. But she ended up getting kidnapped again by the does end up getting kidnapped again. Well, not kidnapped. See, much was happened to her. See, Totoro waits a few days at school. Kaio's not there. Kaio's like, where are you? Totoro's like, where are you, Kaio? Kaio, you're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be here now. And to not freak out students, Yasuro, the teacher, the Kaio's our teacher, tell the cat, hey, the dog went up to live with her grandmother, which is actually a good callback now that I think about it. But went to live with her grandmother, and to not freak out the student. But he eventually does tell Star the truth, because he already does know about it. He already does know that she's missing and all that stuff. And that's her like, hey, I don't want to freak out the other kid. So can you just keep this between us from now on? I don't want to freak out the other kid. So the Star goes, yeah, sure. And after that, Satoru is running again. He's running to Kyle's house. He said, hey, I have to prevent this from happening again. I'm really the only one who can. So I have to prevent this from happening again. He gets to Kyle's house, and it's worth pointing out that the police have already suspected Kyle's mother. He gets to Kyle's house to look around, look for cues and whatnot, but he sees Mizumi. He sees Kyle's mother. He sees her carrying out a trash bag. And it's at this point an impending sense of dread starts to fill Satoru as well as the viewer. So, after Kyle's mother goes inside, I apologize, I still can't remember her name. But after Kyle's mother goes inside, Satoru, with this impending sense of dread that this kid has, Satoru, checks it out a little bit. He sees some mittens, he sees Kyle's mitten, in the trash can. He is, at this point, he knows that Kyle's mother did it. Like he knows that happened. It's at this point that the episode starts to get a little bit more boring to me. Because that's how the episode ends, by the way. In the next episode, episode 5, you get Satoru as a young man again. You get him as a 29-year-old. I'm like, oh crap. Go back to when he was a little boy, which I guess you can back on it. It does make a little bit more sense of why they would do that. But I found him a bit boring as an adult than I did as a kid. But anyway, Satoru wakes up out of the reversal, out of the revival, in his 29-year-old self, and he starts talking to people about this. He talks not about his revival because they think he's crazy, but he starts talking to people about this. He starts meeting up with people and talking to them about Kyle and his mother and all this stuff. And he meets up with Ari, his love interest as a 29-year-old man, which I never fully got behind. But he meets up with Atari, and well, Ari, not Atari. He meets up with Ari, and he takes them into a home, or she takes them into a home to hide them until things would be over, until things cool down a little bit. But she gets a hand on on a journal newspaper clipping that tell when okay when that tells events from his past and all that stuff. When and she gets to this interesting section. It says Kyle was kidnapped and Kyle died on March 3rd. But in the previous timeline, it was March the 2nd. So the terms of the double take, is that, hey, this isn't how it was before. I must have changed the future somehow, so now I know I can. But some stuff happens. It's not that important. He's Ari gets in a fire because of this criminal, this serial killer. She gets in a fire, and Sataro and the pizza manager go to save her. Go to pull out the vulnerability. And that, yeah, cause then that's that important. Cut to, yeah, a day or two later. Zataro and Ari are under a bridge. They're talking about it. They're talking about, hey, my mother's dead and all that stuff. And the police arrive. This is like maybe episode 7, episode 6, I don't remember. But the police arrive. And they take Sataro into custody, and Ari goes, hey, I didn't tip them off, I swear I did. I didn't tell them where you were. I swear I did. And Sataro realizes this is the chance. So he's in handcuffs. He's getting yet away to his car. But he sees a rather odd looking sight. He sees someone just smiling away, and we don't know if he's a killer or not. But he sees someone just smiling away. He realizes this is the chance. He says he tried to make himself go back, tried to make himself have revival again. And eventually does. He goes back to the moment where Kyle and him are in the museum. He goes back to that moment. He goes back to the moment where Kyle is saying to him, hey, I'm glad I got to know you. I'm glad I came out with you today. So, yeah, that happened. His friends come back normal. um, he doesn't even realize it, but Zataro's crying. He's crying because he never thought he'd see Kaio again. And not to mention the fact he saw a broody dismembered body in the bag. So Zataro's crying. He wipes up tears, and his friends come again. His friends come to him and Kaio, and they say the usual thing. They say, "Hey, I hope it's okay if we stop by, but we finished with what we had to do. I hope it's okay if we stop by." Zataro had to go somewhere else. Had to go to the bathroom or something. I forget what, but he goes there, and he sees they go to the rec center next. They go to the children's center. He had to go somewhere else. He says he'll catch up with them. So he goes somewhere else, and when he sees the twins and Kaio again, they're playing basketball, they're playing, they're joking around with each other. And that's good, that's good. That's good that they're doing that. And Zataro comes up with a plan for Kaio. He knows he had to protect her from her mother. He knows he had to protect her from the serial killer. So he goes and he hatches a plan with his best friend Kenya, because before this, Kenya, one of his other friends, says, "Hey, you seem different. Back when I've known you, you acted kind of reserved, and you acted kind of fake almost, like you were just going through the motions. But now you seem like you generally care about your friends, and all the stuff. You seem like you generally care about them. So I ask you, Zataro, who are you? Who are you exactly?" And Zataro goes, "I'm a superhero." And I get a yeah out of Kenya. He said, "Well, I'd like to team up with you. I'd like to be a superhero too. I'd like to help you with you'd like to protect Kaio and stuff. I'd like to help you. I'd like to help you with that." So so they do go. Zataro tells them his plan. Comes up at his birthday party again, and basically the same thing happens. They have fun, they have a good time, they have a great time. Just a great time being with each other. And Zataro walks Kaio home again, but before he gets to the house, says, "Hey, Kaio, do you mind if I kidnap you? Cause he's thinking, hey, I need to protect her from my mother. I need to protect her from this serial killer. and he protected from the serial killer on the youth. So Kyle goes, yeah, I guess that'd be okay. And Zataro leads her to an old bus, to an old abandoned bus owned by the school about a year ago. Leads her to this old abandoned bus, and he and he says, "Hey, stay here. You'll be safe here. Just stay here, and I'll come and check on you. I'll come and visit you every morning, every night. But for now, stay here. Because you'll be safer here than with your mother, with the circle on the youth. You'll be safer here because he doesn't know where you are." So yeah, that happened. Eventually he does get Kenya and a few of his other friends in on this. But it's mostly just detailing the sweet relationship between Zataro and Caillou, and how and how Zataro won't let anything really happen to her. I will protect her with everything that it got. You go to the next. Oh, he's been going out. He as of yet to bring breakfast to Kyle and stuff. Where they would eat together. He would watch her eat, or they would eat together. But yeah, that was just right sweet on their part. But that would happen until one night where Zataro eats her. He goes away to his own house. And Kyle sleeping and all that. But Steve woke up by this man coming into the trailer. Like, oh boy, this is about to get not good here. This is about to get real. So that's where the episode ends. That's where the episode ends right there. The next episode, episode 9, episode 8, I think it is. Maybe episode 8. The next episode is kind of far out to that. Which I'm convinced I've not gotten any of these episodes right so far. But the next episode is kind of far to that. The next episode has Kyle, you get scared as you would when someone you don't know comes into where you are and starts rummaging around with things. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. But yeah, that does happen. See, they get scared, but thankfully whoever there doesn't see there. he just sounds very frustrated. Yeah, like when he gets in the campus. Yeah, he sounds very frustrated. But he doesn't see her, which is a good thing. Um, she tells a friend about it when they're all together in the camp again. She tells a friend about it. And she does, and before that she said, "Hey, Sataro, I may here's your birthday present. I finally got it done." So and Sataro takes the birthday present. He opens it, and it's a pyramid. It's a pyramid, and Sataro just tears up everything, which I thought was real sweet, real genuine. Um, he tears up because of that. He he tears up because of that. And Kyle goes, "Hey, Sataro, can you stay with me tonight? Because I heard something last night while see it was a grown up. It was a man that came to the camp. He sounded really upset. Can you stay with me tonight? Cause you know, two people are better than one." So yeah, the Nadri, the Golden Recruit, dot fan going out and all that stuff, and they they stay with each other um into ultimately they don't think they can stay anymore, or they think it's time to put the red dip in action. So with that, so you have the Taro bringing its friends to his mother's house, and his mother's like, "Hey, where you been? Where have you been?" And Kyle and Zataro just grabbed Kale's hand. He said, "I was helping out a friend. That's why, man. I was helping out a friend. I was helping out my friend." So they go, they go together, and and they all stay for dinner. His mom made a lot of curry, so they stay for dinner. All our friends stay for dinner and all that, and Kyle just goes up to Chizima, and said, "Hey, thank you for doing all of this." And said, "Oh, sweetie, it's no trouble. I'm happy to help." So Kyle's friend, or Satar's friend, um, Kenya and all them, go away to their own houses, and Kyle stays with Satoru and Chizima for the time being, and Kyle and Satoru are talking about anime characters, about an anime. It's it's never said Sayo reacts whether Kyle reacts anime or not, but I have a feeling he does. Or read the manga, but I don't know. And see, she's on me. Sayo's mother come to the kids and said, "Hey, bath time." you want to go first. And so Charlie, you can go first. But Kyle, you're feeling nervous and all that stuff. Just maybe because of the bruises on her body. Just you're feeling nervous. You don't nervous and all that. And the child's mother, she's a mother, being the sweet, caring mother that she is. Said, hey, I got an idea. How about we go together? And because she doesn't say, I know you're nervous, but she knows that she's nervous. She said, hey, how about we go together and everything? So they go together. This is like one of those nice Japanese bathrooms where they're able to have a where they're able to have a bathtub and a shower. So Kyle showering, and she's a me in the bath, and she's a me can still tell that Kyle's a little nervous, that she's a little nervous being in there, she's a little nervous because of the bruises and all that stuff, even though she's a me hasn't said anything. So she's goes says, hey Kyle, how about come over here and I can help you wash your hair. How about you do that? Kyle was a little hesitant at first because he's not used to that kind of motherly affection. But he goes over there, she's a me, washes hair, and she makes some cute small talk. He says, well, madam, feel like a rock star here to something or a superstar. And she'll giggle a little. And she's a me goes, yeah, I can know what time it is. Time for the tickle monster or something. So she's a me tickles Kyle a little. Just real mother-daughter bonding right there. Just Kyle yapping, she's a me yapping. I think they just happy to feel like she has a daughter, and Kyle's happy to feel like she has a mother and all that stuff. I'll go down on record as saying that's one of my favorite scenes because it's just real mother-daughter bonding that we haven't seen much on the show as of yet because all we got was an abusive mother with her daughter. But yeah, that goes on. And they go for a snack or whatever before bed. And the daughter like, how was your bath? And cause I go, those are fine. It was all fine. But at breakfast the next morning, Kyle sees the bacon and eggs that Chizami has made, and Kyle just breaks down because he's not used to having this kind of motherly attentive breakfast in the morning. He just kind of breaks down. The two they don't rush her. Chizami just got arms around her, just holding her, just saying, hey, I'm here. Just, if you need to cry, just, I'm here. Just, we're both here. Later on the episode, or this is how the episode ends, actually. The episode ends with Kaio's mother, I don't care to know her name. The episode ends with Kaio's mother, she's just throwing a fit. She's just throwing a tantrum. See that can't see that mad that Kaio yet, stuff like that. Mad that she's being suspected and all that. Which she right, you should be. But yeah, she just mad to save own skin, basically. She's not worried about Kaio. She just mad to save own skin. But the end of the episode, Kaio comes home. Which I say that. But Kaio comes home, Kaio knocks on the door, Kaio goes like, Mom? And her mom immediately opens the door. She goes like, Kaio, where have you been? Why are you here? I'll stop you. And she doesn't get a chance, cause Asami, Shizami, and Satoru appear right beside Kaio. And that's just awesome. And that's how the episode does. That's how the episode does end with that visual. The next episode we get a recap of what happened before. We find out that Chizumi called social services. She called the police because she was thinking, okay, I know she'll be home, so we need to do it then. She called social services, called the police, and Kaio's mother, which again I don't care to know the name of that scumbag, but Kaio's mother says, hey, why did you kidnapping a kid is illegal? So I'm going to report you. I'm going to report you to the police. I'm going to report you to social services and all that. And she takes a shovel. Kaio's mother. She takes a shovel. No shovel. And she tried to whack Chizumi in the head with it. But at the very last second, two things happen. Kaio holds the mother back, and Satoru pulls his mother out of the way. So she has a little cut on her face, but ultimately nothing compared to what would happen if the kids didn't do anything. But yeah, that happened. I should mention that that's the finale of that arc. That happened. A few more things happen. We get a soft story. I don't know if it's too little too late. I don't know if I feel your sympathy for the mother here, but we get a little bit of the mother's backstory. Not a whole lot, but just a little for Chira the why she is the way she is. She was in an abusive relationship, and her boyfriend beat her way worse than she beat Kaio. I mean, her boyfriend beat her to this point where she'd almost need a full body cast. Yeah, I got like, like I said, I don't know if I feel sympathy for Kyle's mother or not. Um, this is brought up the point to where she retaliates against Kyle, to where she punches Kyle in the face. Again, don't know if I feel sympathy for her. Don't know if I should, but I don't know. But yeah, Kyle's mother threatened to take them all to the Pete, to threaten to talk to Pete, grabs Kyle arm, to dragging Kyle young, and his grandmother, well, Kyle's mother, Kyle's grandmother comes out, and this is where it gets a sob story. This is, which I don't know if you were meant to feel bad for Kyle's mother or not, but this way it gets a sob story of the grandmother going, hey, I made you break up with that man, and yet Kyle is, so I didn't do anything really, so this is my fault and everything. I was like, where have you been? I mean, to me, that just seemed like something that was thrown in there out of nowhere. But I don't know what other people take thought on it. But yeah, that happened. Okay. Kyle's mother is taken into custody. She says she won't. Because he won't be able to see her daughter for quite a while. Her grandmother takes Kyle, and by all accounts, that was really great. That was a very great environment for her, even if it was a little bit chucked out of nowhere. But that was a good environment for her to grow up in, by all accounts. But yeah, Kaya, which the guitar teacher, Yosiara, is also there. He has a vested interest in this too. He said, he looked at Taro, he said, hey, thanks to you, Kyle's safe. Kyle's okay, and it was all thanks to you. I mean, Kyle's mother will never hurt her again, and it was all thanks to you. It was all thanks to what you did. And I had some suspicions about that guy from the beginning, but he seemed alright. He seemed like a good guy. And Zatar even had some perspective, like, oh, what could happen if he was my dad or something, like, because his dad ran off on him when he was very young. So what would happen if Yatoro was his dad or something? So, but yeah, that did happen. Kyle goes off somewhere to get with her grandma. But before that, you get Kaya and Satoru looking at each other. Just looking at each other, they don't hug or anything. But you can feel the emotion. You can feel the emotion between the two. You can feel that Kyle raw that, oh, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be alive right now. You can feel the emotion between those two. Kyle drives off. Zatara runs after the car. Sweet little whistle. For a second, you think the car's gonna stop. Zatara, they're gonna grab Kyle on this massive bug. Maybe even a kiss. I don't know. But for a few seconds, you think something's gonna happen, but it doesn't happen like that. Kyle's just gone. Kyle's gone here with the grandmother. She's gone with the better environment. She's just gone with the better environment. But then Zatara thinks, okay, now I gotta, but it wasn't just Kyle, I saved her. But there were two more victims. This, Aya is her name, Aya. And some other guy that I can't remember the name of. They thought to befriend Aya, but it doesn't go well. It doesn't go well at all. His mother, he's asking his mother, hey, what would you do? What would you do to talk to a girl that you haven't met before? And his mother teasing him a little bit. He said, oh, I didn't expect you to look for a girlfriend so soon after Kyle yet. Just some sweet motherly teasing right there. I think that what I do is I just be myself, introduce myself. Then we wouldn't be strangers anymore if I introduced myself. So they approach Aya, but I can say that doesn't go well at all. Aya says, "Oh, you're the guy who I see going into that old abandoned building and stuff like that. Yeah, going into that hideout and stuff." She said, "Hey, that's where a child is, even though she's much as a kid herself." They go, "Hey, that's where a child is," and stuff like that. And Kenya runs to defend the hideout, but Sardak no. And then she brings up superhero. And then she brings up superhero, and the sergeant goes up, sergeant goes like, "Hey, don't diss on superheroes," but in a cuter voice than that. That don't diss on superheroes. And she goes, "Whatever. Bye, kids," and she's about to walk away, but a couple of the childhood friends go up from the bushes, and this other friend, I think it's him and Tari or something like that, goes to her and said, "Hey, I'll hide out the bed, and you should come check it out." And the ghost pride stuff. And the next day, Aya does go to check. Does go to check it out. Does go to check this hideout out. and they eventually become friends. They become close. Um, More specifically, him, Himatari, and Aya become close. And the friends I never imagined them liking each other. And things like that. Yeah, but it's good that he has someone with her to look out for and all that stuff. And like a buddy system. Good. It's good that he has someone to look out for and stuff like that. So it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done. But then Satara goes, oh, it was pointed out because these first two murders were prevented, because they were prevented, the third one can't happen. The third one only happened because he's a witness, but because the second murder didn't happen, the third one doesn't happen. So he goes on to Mizumi, I think of that name or whatever, some Japanese name like that, I don't remember. And I'm not gonna look it up either. But Satara goes to comfort this girl, he said, hey, has he been acting a little weird? Has he been acting a little weird? It was pointed out that's happening because in the third episode or something, this girl accuses Kyle of stealing some money, and Satara just yays on it. Satara just goes, hey, Kyle wouldn't steal anything. If nothing else, you probably stole the money. You probably stole it. And since then, Kyle and her have been the best of friends, but Kyle still cares about her, and Kyle still wants her to be good. He still cares about her. Kyle goes to a hockey game in hope to talk to her, in hope to support the team, and hope to talk to her a little bit. He go to a hockey game where he knows that she is. And she go to the bathroom. She go to the girl's bathroom. Obviously Kyle can't go to the girl's bathroom. So she goes, and Kyle notices she's really been there. She's really been in there a long time. She's really been there a long time. He goes to check on her. He doesn't go in the bathroom, but he waits outside to check on her son. And then he checks outside. He sees a car driving away. He sees one of his teachers, Yossi Rossi. He sees one of his teachers and they say, and he's like, hey, which pointed out the teacher has been a good friend to him thus far, or acted like a good friend to him thus far. He says, hey, I need to follow someone. Would you drive me? Would you tell that car I need to follow someone? Because he thinks he's been kidnapped. So they get into the car, and it's needed to say things take a turn for the worse. If you've seen the anime, which If you're still here, you probably have. But if you've seen the anime, you know I'm going with it. So in the end, it's found out that your truck was a decoy, and the only person in there, another person, is a decoy. He's not been kidnapped. It's all part of a plan for the teacher to get Satoru on and kill him, cause Yatsutari, the guy who I asked the business about actually, but who I didn't think could do it, was the killer. Was a killer. And oh, it was pointed out also that Oyan he gave Satoru and Shinami a ride, some help with some groceries. It was pointed out that sometime during that episode, Satoru sees something, and Satoru goes toward Yatsura. No, wait, and he pulls on the dashboard, and all this candy falls out. And all the candy falls out, yeah. Okay, that is either weird, that is a suspect. But Yoshiori says, oh, help me get rid of the evidence quick. I gave a smoking about a year or two ago, and whenever I have the urge, I substitute it with candy. I pop one of these in my mouth, and all this stuff. Which can be a little suspect, but our brother in the world, each his own. If that's how it coped, that's how it copes. But yeah, Yoshiori gets Satoru alone in his car, well, which isn't even his. Satoru opens up the dashboard again. He finds some laxatives. Apparently, Yatsutari is given laxative to that goal, to keep her busy. But yeah, he explained that Star foiled him. Every one of his attempts, he's foiled him. He tried to foil him with KO, tried to foil him with Aya, but he foiled him. So now he had to be got rid of. So Yatsutari locks his belt in place. It's a gimmick belt. It's a belt that can't be easily read. So he gets his belt. He gets his belt chipped onto him. He basically said, "Hey, I'm gonna kill you for what you done." And Satoru goes, "No, you won't kill me. You won't kill me until I see you hanged for what you've done. I will see you hanged for what you ultimately did or what you ultimately tried to do. I will see you hanged for it." So Yatsuri takes off his own seatbelt, takes out a basketball, puts it under the brake pedal, and then walks out of the car. And lo and behold, the car is driving toward the Yake. The car driving toward the Yake with Star inside of it. And at this point, I'm like, no, it can't. It can't end like this. it's a canon like this. He's gotta find some way to get out. But he doesn't. And at the end of it, he yells, "Yashiro, I know your future." And this is to teach him more than you know the trade. But ultimately he's him. And this is the part where some people can either love this anime, can either hate this anime, or can fall somewhere in the middle. For me, I fall a little bit more in the middle because honestly, I don't know how I feel about this ending yet. What happened is you go to the next episode. Yarothea, go through this illustration of how he had guinea pigs. How he had guinea pigs and how he would get a wine gas, get some wine, and plop the guinea pigs in one by one. And he just watch how they would go. But a day later, somebody checked on his guinea pigs again, and there was one young guinea pig standing on the carcasses of his fallen brethren. He decided to keep it, and he decided to name it something. I can't remember the name. Then he tells the story of a spider's web. The story of the spider's web in ancient mythology says that someone was trying to die for the sake of another, but he didn't really just. Someone was gonna die, but he had spared a spider early on in the life. He had not killed it. So, judged by his compassion and his need for life, no matter what it was, judged by his compassion, the God of the spider, someone from heaven, lowers down a spider's web down for him in hell. He climbs up the spider's web, but he sees some other people from the underworld try to get onto the spider's web, and he worries, is it gonna break? Is it gonna break? So he puts them off. And the spider's web breaks. And the lesson in that is, you can show compassion, but make sure you show compassion all the way through. Just, you can't mess up at one opportune time. Don't worry about what other people are doing. You just do you, and you just keep calm, and you just keep being who you are. That's what I got out of it. The episode opens with Siddharth's mom. And at this point you're thinking, okay, has it been weeks? Because he's gotta know that his son's not alright. But, you see him, picking up some stuff from the grocery store. But, this is early in the morning. You see her come back home, and she sees Sataro, and she sees Sataro, and she says, "Hey kiddo," and that's really, you can feel the emotion going off of that. But yeah, that happened. They knew move him to a hospital, or maybe they already have him in a hospital. But he wakes up 15 years later. He's fit out of that icy pool, but he wakes up 15 years later. He's been in a coma for 15 years. And it's at this point where I'm thinking, okay, this may be the saddest ending to an anime that I've ever seen. I thought Happy Sugayai was sad, and it is very sad, but this may be the saddest ending, may not. I'm still on the fence about it, 'cause he got to years. He got to years with 15 years of his life rate, but Sato died, saving the one C up. So I don't know which is worse. Keep living on and wondering what could happen with you within those 15 years, or just dying flat out. Honestly, you don't know which is worse. But yeah, he wakes up, and that happens. And a lot of his friends are visiting him, much older than they were when he was a kid on the team. Obviously, a lot of his friends are visiting him, and you got Kenya and some other guy. Hiromi, maybe. You got some friends visiting him, and what may be one of the most heartbreaking scenes in any anime. He's sitting in his wheelchair because he can't really walk yet because he's been in a coma for 15 years, But one of the most heartbreaking scenes in anime comes here. He's sitting in his wheelchair. Just thinking, just looking out on nature, and Kyle comes in. Kyle comes in with the little baby, and for the first part of it, I thought, oh my goodness, Sataro's the dad, but that couldn't happen because maybe that could happen, but he was in a coma for 15 years, so don't know. But it turned out that Ko got married to someone else. I think it was Kenya. I want to say it was Kenya. That was one of the other things they were setting up. A little bit of her and Kenya. But yeah, when that revelation happened, I just like, oh no, this had to be a dream. There had to be another revival coming. This can't happen. I was rooting so hard for KO and Satoru to get together because they just look like they belong together. But that's 15 years of that stolen from him. I don't know what to say about that. So, stuff happens. He meets Ada Gold, Kiri or Kimmery or something. He meets Ada Gold out in nature, out when he's out for a stroll. He meets Ada Gold and they talk for a while. He says, hey, and he says, hey, don't you have surgery coming up? And he said, yeah, I'm a little scared about it. I know the doctor said it's gonna be nothing, but I'm a little scared about it. And the cardiac, don't worry. Whenever you feel scared, whenever you feel young, just picture the face of someone you love. That's what I do, and that helps out a lot. And they had a sweet friendship. Not much time to develop it, but they had a sweet little friendship going on. It's at this point after the conversation, some paparazzi accuse them of, which I hate paparazzi. Some paparazzi accuse them of being a pedophile or something of Yakin Little Gold. I don't know why, honestly. Do they think he's a killer? If they don't, otherwise, he's just talking to Little Gold trying to make her feel better. I don't know. Maybe they thought he was a killer. They probably did. But Yoan Mode, the one of the anime characters that has earned my ultimate hatred, Yoan Mode, Yasitoro, comes on the scene. He says, "Hey, I will not have you taken pictures of someone without the permission to have to go to the beach." That's Yasiro. And Yasiro comes up to Satoru and Kizaru. And at that point, I squeeze balls until they pop. I want them dead. I want them punched to the face. I want them gone. I want him killed for what he did to innocent little boy. And he's still very much in my mind as an innocent little boy. He just got 15 years of his life robbed away from him. But yeah, that happened. I think this may be the episode 11. Maybe this is the episode. No, it's episode 11. It's episode 11. What's this happen? So, Satoru gets his memory back. Gets his memory back of Yasiro and all that stuff. And what he did to him and everything. So, he said he notices Yasiro come out of his little buddy's room. He he said, "Hey, I was going to see her, but can I talk to you for a minute?" And Yahzero said, "Yeah, but let's go somewhere a little bit more private. Let's go to the roof." And it's at this point you know what Yaziroth, you know what Yazitori's thinking. He's thinking of killing him because he's the only Yafian that can tell everybody what he done. But they get to the roof. Yasutaro goes tap 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 on Will Chan. It's at this point you're like, oh my goodness, Sachiko remembers. He remembers all that stuff. He remembers what he done. And that happened. But episode 11 ends with them on the roof, and he said in the most colorful way, but Sachiko goes, I remember everything, you son of a gun. Again with the odd colorful language, but he basically does say, I remember everything, you son of a gun. And that's how it ends. Episode 12 comes around with like a Mexican standoff between them. Satoru saying, hey, you had all the time, 15 years to kill me, but you couldn't. I was asleep, so it only felt like a few seconds to me. It only felt like it ended to me between when I was knocked out and when I woke up. But for you, Yasutaro, it must have been absolute agony, not knowing whether I'd wake up, not knowing whether I'd win or you'd win or what would happen. But yeah, Sachiko then explains, I think I know why you can kill me. I think I know in the 15 years you had an opportunity to do so. And he could have very easily done it, by the way. He could have easily done it by way of educating like an accident. He could have, cause in one of the things, further on in this episode, he goes, hey, I feel your friend, IV Tab, with the monthly accent. She'll die peacefully. That's how we could have killed him. But Sachiko explained, hey, I think I know you could kill me. Because in all those 15 years, I was the only one who truly knew who you are. I was the only one who you could really relate to. I was the reason it kept going. So, let's face it, Yasutaro, you can't live without me. You can't kill me, 'cause you can't live without me. So, you got two options. Either turn yourself in or kill me. And I know you can't do that. Yasutaro wheels Satoru to the edge of the roof. And with tears streaming down her face, the Genji puts him off, but he catches his handrail. He catches the thing in the front. He says, You're right, I can't live without you. You're the only one who truly knows me. You're the only one knows what I am. But I got a little secret for you. To tie up the youth end that I got, all I wanted was for you to see me kill you. And he dropped them. He let them go. He, which I shouldn't say that, cause in the next instant he's prepared to jump off the roof himself, because he really can't live without the Taro. But at the very last second, Yositadze looks down at the ground, sees one of those inflatable craft mattress things, and he sees all of his friends, all of Satoru's friends together holding that. And Satoru is laying on it, safe and sound. And he knows he's been outfought. At this point, he's been outfought. I should point out early on how this all happened, which I couldn't point out to this moment, but how it all happened was early on in episode 11, Satoru had all his friends in his room. And then it cuts away a few minutes later, so we couldn't know what that's saying. But Kenya looks at him and says, and he says something, and Satoru responds, and he says, I knew it, you did have your memory back. You do remember everything. And Satoru's friends are like, why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you tell us all of this? Like, why didn't you tell us that you had your memory back? And Satoru goes, I didn't want to get you involved. This is my fight. I didn't want to get you involved any more than I already did all those years ago. I didn't want to get you involved again. I didn't want you to get hurt again. But they have this, friendship moment. They say, hey, you were a hero to us back then. We are who we are. You're in a doctor effectively. We are who we are because of you. Let us help you. Let us help you out. They put their hand in. They all put their hand in. Satoru tells them the plan. Tells them that it's Yositaro, to have a mattress ready and everything. Cause he's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him. So ultimately they succeed. And I can't tell if this is maybe this is more of a bittersweet ending. Because like I said, I wasn't really on board with the music's 15 years of the life. But maybe this is more of a bittersweet ending, I don't know. So you get throughout the anime, nothing too exciting happens. Satoru's back with his friends, Satoru's celebrating and stuff. He's drinking, he's eating, he's walking, all that stuff. Oh, he's walking again. He's walking again. Then it starts to snow or rain or something. And Satoru's walking, and Satoru gets on the bridge to wait out the rain. And his other friend from this alternate reality, she meets him this way. Ari runs up, and it's worth pointing out, he still has the memories from the alternate time he had. Yeah, he still has the memories are good and well intact. So when he meets Ari, his eyes widen a little, and Ari asks, "Can I join you?" And he smiles and he says, "Sure, so you can join me, you can do all that." Oh, so that's my review of Erased from start to finish. That I know it was a long review. I'd like to thank you for sticking with me. I know it was a long review, but this was honestly one of the most heartbreaking, heart-wrenching, beautiful anime that I've ever seen in my life. And if you watch this entire review and haven't watched Erased yet, I don't do it just talking about it. Just you've gotta see it for yourself. You've gotta experience it for yourself. There's only 12 episodes. You can watch it either dub or sub. There's I like the dub better personally, but teach his own. You can watch it either dub or sub on Kids Anime, on Watch Cartoon, on Yan.tv. You can watch it anywhere. Do yourself a favor and watch one of the best animes of 2016. Guys, have a great day. I'll be back soon with another anime review. God bless you.